Hey guys, in this video I'm going to going over how to solve a treasure Rubik using the Petrus method. The Petrus method is kind of like rare treasure speed solving method, but in this video I'm going over how can you solve a treasure Rubik using the Petrus method. That being said though, let's get right into it. So for solving the Petrus method, first you need to make a 2x2 block like this, and then you need to extend the 2x2 block to a more bigger block like 2x2 block like this, and then 2x2 block like this. Then you need to EO in the vision of this side, so you can solve the rest just using R and E moves. After you're done with EO, you can solve the rest just using R and U moves, which is really easy to solve, and you'll have already all edges oriented. So if you know some fancy tricks like ZPLL or CLL, you can use them, or you can go with OLL PLL, what we traditionally do on CFOP. So here is how can you make the first block. So there is no specific way how can you make the first block, but I'm showing you some tricks that might help you to solve the first block. So CFOP solvers will say just solve the cross edges, and then you can solve it like this, which is a great way, good way, but not the best way. So you can solve it like this and it will also solve, but you shouldn't solve it like this. Like every method has its own kind of like own tradition and own way to solve. If you solve everything like CFOP, it won't be great. You can solve it if you get something like this. If you get already something like this, you can make a block like that, but you always shouldn't do this. So how you should do it? So I don't think this is the best way of doing it. Petrus solver can say better than me, but the way I do it, so first I found two random cross edges like this. I just solve it randomly like this. Then I just solve the corner which will go there. Then after solving the first layer corner, you might find the edge. So edge is right over there. Then you need to solve the edge where it will go. So it will go here, and then we made the square. Now I'm showing you another example. So this is another random scramble by hand, and I'm showing you how can you solve it. So for this, I see that these two are really good, but there is this one which is also really good. So I think we can do something with this one. So we know that this two will go right there, and what we can do now, I don't think this is the best way, but I can do a R2 to just take it over there, then solve this one, and then bring it back, and it will make it greatly. Then I see the edges over here and I need to solve it. Just take it like that and then solve it and make it a better block like that. So after you have made this 2x2 block, you need to extend the block into a 2x2 block. So you can make the another 2x2 block in right or left. You can also make in this side, but that's will be kind of weird. So you need to make a block another here or here. So I personally do it here because I think it makes it more easy. So I've basically do it in CFOP manner. You can do it in the manner of what this method, Petrus method. So just I'm showing you how can you do it in Petrus manner. So first you need to kind of like hide this corner, take this one, and it will look something like this, and then need to find the edge. So edge is over here and the edge is kind of like flipped, which is not great. So maybe I can do something like this, and then just take it in the back and then solve it right there and take it again in the back. So I don't know what is the best way of doing it, and I'm showing you the CFOP manner. In CFOP manner, you just insert it and then you can solve it as usual as finding cross pieces. So just like that, and you solve it. Now after you have done with your 2x2 block, you can do something. You need to do a special thing which is called EO in Petrus. So this is really hard to understand, and I will try my best to make it easier for you. So you need to come here from this. You need to just do a rotation and come here. So advanced Petrus solver will do it like this. So first they will solve the divided by block in the back, and then they'll solve this one in the front, so they can just go forward to this step. So after coming in this step, you need to arrange the all edges so you can solve all them after coming back here with just using R and U moves. So that will be really easy to do and really fast to do also. So how you would understand is the edge is good or bad. So first see your this left color and right color. So if you see the left color, so in the current example, the left color is green and the right color is blue. So you need to find, see in these four sides, if you see green or blue at that piece and see the another color is white or yellow, you need to understand that this is a bad. So see this is so see this is green, this is blue, so another color is yellow, so these two are bad. And this one has blue but the another color is not white or yellow, so this is a good one. And you also need to check this too. If you see any kind of white or yellow in this side, you need to understand that that is a good one. So, and another thing you might see that, see on the top, if you see any front or back color on the top, you need to understand that is a bad one. So for example, okay, for example, which one we can say, so this one, we see this one, there is a front color on top and this is bad. But if something was like this, if something was this, like see this is a front color on the top and another color is not yellow anymore, but still it is a bad edge, because if you just do a front move it will not be solvable. And if it was a yellow one like this, it is also bad because you cannot solve it, you cannot flip it anyhow by using any R and U moves from this angle and any F or U moves from this angle. So this is how you can say which is good and which is bad. Now after you understand which is good and which is bad, you need to solve them and make them good edges. So in this current example, so first we already need to know which is the left and right color. So in this current example we have green and blue, so green and blue, so these two are bad. This is good because this doesn't has the yellow or white in the side, so this two, and this one is also bad because it has a front color on it, so these three are bad. And this one is bad. This one is good because we can see that white, or if white or yellow just stays in these two sides, that is a good edge. And this is also good because we can just have an even number of bad edges. You can just have 2, 4, 6 and not 8 because we just have 7 edges left. We can also have 0, and if we have 0 we have skipped E. Now in this case, so we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is good, so it cannot be that this is also bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so how to is you need to solve them. So you need to solve them just by inserting them like F12. So this and this one, so first I want to do this and this. Okay, for example, first I want to do this too. So if you have kind of like this case, just you need to remember this pattern, you can solve it like this. You can just need to insert them as F12 like this. So see, this one also becomes good and this one also becomes good. And if the same thing was in kind of like how to example, if the same thing was in the right side, you can do it like that. So this is a bad and this is a bad, you can just do it like this and it will solve. So I am showing you some other examples. So if you have this too bad, what you can do it like this: R prime, front, and R, and this makes this too good. Now you can also mirror it in the left side to solve it, and I'm showing you some other couple of tricks. So see, this one is bad, this one is also good, so we just have this too bad. Okay, we just have this too bad. So how to solve this too bad? Now you can just if you don't want to give you pressure, you can just do it like this. You can just insert it there, and from that you can get this kind of basic cases and you can solve it. So the case I really want to show you, so this is the case I wanted to show you. So if you have a bad here and 3 bats here, you can solve it like Roux. So just you can do a M prime U M, like the arrow cases, and this all will be solved. Now there's another problem, that is if we have bat on the bottom. So what I say earlier, just don't pressure yourself, just give a F and solve it as usual. And that's how you can do the EO steps. Now after doing the EO, you need to just simply flip the cube over and you need to just solve it as you do CFOP. So I just say another thing, you should not do any, you should not do any frinky FL tricks, or it will just don't give you a already made cross. So that's it. And lastly, I'm showing you an last quick example solve on EO. So for this example, you can see we have something like this already made, and we have this, so I can just insert it and solve it like that. So then we have this one right there. So anyhow, I just kind of like take it, then I have this and this stuff, so I think I can do it like this. Then I need to iron the edges, so quickly this to our batch, and so this to our bad, this is good, this is good, this is good, sorry, this is bad. So this 1 2 3 4, this 4 are bad, so I just solve this 2, then I have this to bad and I solve it like that. Then I just do rest of the stuff like CFOP. Okay, where's the edge? And if you know ZBLL or some great things like that, you can use them, and there is solved. So thanks for watching. I think if anything I said wrong, just don't hit that down like, just comment down below what the wrong I said, and thanks for watching.